Okay, stage 3, the amusement park. Things do start to get a little bit tricky later on in this stage. There's a few little hints and tricks I can tell you how to make things a bit more manageable. Yeah, you start off with this one biker straggler, just finish him off really quickly. A little note about weapons as well. I tend not to use weapons. For one, if you're going for high scores, they don't dispense that many points per hit. Throwing is actually worth the most in this game. Specifically, if you throw someone from behind, you'll get the most points. That's why Max is the sort of world record character of choice, because his backbreaker is really powerful, and it's the most point heavy move in the game, I believe. I'll need to check up on that, but I'm sure that's the case. So here's a little arcade. What I just did there is really interesting. It's this little flourish that you can do if you basically launch two straight punches, turn around, then do like Axel's back attack. It doesn't get you any more points, it's just really cool. It's a bit of a show-off move, but it's quite neat. So plenty of signals here, and that one signal is called Axel, minus the E. It's very strange, and this one's called Maven. They're the only two signals in the game, I think, that don't have that actually have normal names. I don't know why. Anyway, so again, with these guys, you know, they'll throw you, just hold up and jump, you'll land on your feet every single time. And when standing parallel with them, be careful of the slide attack. Do that double knee move there to stun them out of it. It works every single time without exception. Same with this guy, with the Donovan again, just try and do the stun move down in his chest, never the head. Now, there's a little bit coming up, like you need to just sort of conserve your health here, because there's a bit coming up that can actually be quite tricky on hardest and mania mode. So try your best to conserve energy here as best you can. I'm not doing the best job of it at the moment, but there we go. I was lucky there. He was about to slide me and I did my sort of charge kick. Again, you do that by holding down punch for a few seconds, then releasing. It's really good range with Axel. His legs are really long, so they can just kick people from miles away. Shot work at him, there we go. As you can see, I'm doing that stun a lot with the double knee. A guy drops down here, by the way, just jump him. On the way down, same there. Now this guy, this ninja standing there, he's actually, I always felt he was a bit of a difficulty spike, like he's much harder than he should be. So don't underestimate this guy. He may be like a standard ninja, but he's definitely harder than the rest. So again, he will try and line himself up with you to do his fireball attack. Just jump over it and hit him. He can't hit you like that. Again, that double knee straight to the chest, never the head, because he's got this move where he can kick you there. He sort of tried to do it there. Yeah, just rinse and repeat this and you'll take him down. So simple. And be wary of trying to hit this guy when he's just off the screen, because he'll kick you. A few enemies actually have this move where if they're off the screen and you're trying to hit them, they'll kick or punch right through you. So be careful. Always let them come out of the side of the screen. Okay, so this is the bit I was talking about. Things can get quite tricky here, but I'll show you just how to get through it without getting hurt too badly. And again, if you're stuck like that behind two sets of enemies, just use your standing special. It's a great crowd breaker. You'll get right through it. There's an extra life there, so now I'm up to 9 lives, which is good. You can actually earn over 9 lives. They don't show up on the tally, but you know you can get up to about maybe 13 lives in total. Now this guy, these guys sometimes come with weapons. Just throw them away. Don't try and use them. Throw them away, because if you drop them, they'll pick them back up, and they can really hurt you with them. So just my rule is just always throw them away. They're really annoying. I mean, ideally you want to try and kill that guy without triggering the green one, because both of them at the same time can really hurt you. But you know, sometimes they throw you and it triggers. You can't help it. But there you go. Again, always land on your feet, up and jump. Just hold it every time you get thrown, and you will land perfectly. So I made quite short work of those guys. We've still got a few more screens to go. On hard mode, this bit can be quite difficult. You fight a Jack, you know, the guy with the knives, and you fight one of the Electras again. On hardest mode, you fight 2 Electras, and the difficulty spikes massively here. So you just got to really be on your toes. Nudge forward very slightly just to try and trigger that Donovan before the other two come along. I messed it up there, but it is possible. You can do it. See, that's an example of where the knee stun move won't work. Those Electras will kick you every chance they get. Now, a little trick here. When you press punch to throw someone, if you keep punch held down, you can do the charge kick. It can be quite good for getting people, like, once they stand back up again. I'm sure, I mean, I do it later on. I'll point it out when I do it. But that's him done with. So this next stage is really strange. It's like a strange, like, Ghost Ride alien amusement park thing. It's very weird. There's a strange boss here as well that I'll show you. He can be a bit of a menace, but yeah. Like every enemy, they have their little nuances and glitches that you can use to defeat them. Watch out for these eggs as well. They explode. If you time it right, you can hit enemies with the explosion, but don't bank on it. The katana here. The katana really does sap their health, but again, you know, I just try to get rid of weapons as soon as possible because they're actually more of a hindrance. They slow you down, and they leave windows for enemies to hurt you. So there is an example of me, you know, I did the backbreaker to that guy, I held down punch, and then I let go to do the kick. It's really good for just like teeing up a good crowd control move. I'll also point out there's a bit of a difficulty spike here with those purple signals. Like they're actually harder than they should be. They will slide you every chance they get. So every time they go parallel with you, just jump over them. Try and do the knee breaker, the sort of stun move, and you should be fine. You can hear that strange noise in the background. That's the mid boss coming up. He's this weird alien sort of special effect thing. There he is. You can see him just on the edge of the screen there. If he hits you once, he sends you flying. It's a really hard hit as well, so you want to try not to get hurt. There's also an extra life just below him, like directly below him. I'll show you that in a second as well. Make sure you don't miss it. Need to finish this guy first. There we go. So there we are, extra life right there, right below him. So yeah, he sort of goes back and forward. He knocks you flat on your feet every time he touches you. So just try. It is possible to just punch him. He sort of, like, every time you punch him, he swings to the side and comes back. You can just stand on one side and just repeatedly punch him if you get the timing right, like that. Or you can just use the old grand upper. Again, it's foolproof pretty much. Yep, there we go. I'd actually say he's much harder on 2-player mode because he can just wipe right through you. Now here, you want to be very careful here. Just nudge forward to trigger him. You want to take, there's two of these guys, the next one's just off the screen. You want to take them down first before you fight the boss. Because fighting both of these and the boss at the same time can cause a lot of headaches. So there we go, just finish off that guy and just tap forward ever so slightly until you trigger him. There you go. And again, he's got one of those little kunai in his hand. You want to just get rid of that as soon as possible. I'll cheat here a little bit. You see, I did a few stun punches there. Again, if you get the timing down, you can just get them on the spot like that. Like indefinitely until they're dead. It's a little bit cheap, you don't get as many points from it, but if you're really struggling for health, I recommend it. Now this is Zamza. I mentioned him in the first part of this video. Just grand upper him, just get him parallel and just grand upper him every time. You'll get through him. When he blocks your grand upper, hit special straight after and you'll break right through his guard. Like that. He also does that spin attack. You can just punch right through that with the grand upper, and there you go, done. He's not as scary as he first seems. Okay, stage 4 coming up.